confetti club. It is Pixie, and also stickers for the time being. Let's see how long he lasts. You guys might have noticed that my hair is a little something bit different, and that is because I bleached my roots. You probably put that together. But I actually wanted to take this opportunity to show you guys how I maintain my rainbow bangs and my pink hair and my whole shebang I have going on, because one of the main questions I always get asked about my hair is like, that must be really high maintenance, or that must be a lot of work, or like, you know, how often do you have to touch that up? I mean, I probably don't touch it up as much as I should. But yeah, it is 7:30 p.m. tomorrow morning. We are road tripping back to PEI. And yeah, I don't know, I thought we would have a nice, I was gonna say late night, that is pathetic. The second it's dark out, I'm like, it's bedtime. Good night, guys. I'm a grandma now. Anyway, enough of my blathering. So, I have with us today my hair recipe. This is the ingredients list. The current hair dye I am using is the Eero Neon like UV Pink. I love this man. That is what is like dearly clinging to life on my head right now. Whenever you bleach roots, you know, I just rinse it out in the shower, so it kind of rinses through the rest. So this has been touched a little bit by the bleaching, but you know, he's hanging in there. Pretend with me. On my sustainability mission, I have not heard of many or really any more eco-friendly or plastic-free options for hair dye. Does anyone have any resources on this? Could I even buy in bulk? Could I get like a powder and then mix it with some gunk? I don't know. I would love to hear hacks, but for now, I actually didn't have to go to the store, which is pretty sick. Because a little bit goes a really long way, because I dilute the pink, which we're gonna do, and then each little bit in my bangs is just like an itty bitty little sliver man. I also have some bobby pins just to keep it in place. There's definitely better things you can use. I don't know, I like using what I have on hand. We're just doing it. This is more of a vlog, late night to 7:30 p.m. grandma dyes her hair in her bathroom moment. Anyway, let's get to mixing. Wait, let's love myself. Hi baby baby. Who's me baby baby? He's a pretty sweet baby baby. I like using a glass bowl to mix so that you can see the color all around, because sometimes if you're diluting it, the conditioner can be very sneaky. I got my Eero. I've deep dived. Does this expire? Ew, am I gonna be okay? Hey, at least it's made from recycled plastic. Wait, but how much is recycled? What does that mean? So I'm gonna start with like the amount of conditioner that I think is appropriate, that I think would like, you know, cover my head. You can also get shade diluter these days, but like, I mean, this does the same thing, and it's usually way less expensive. And I'm gonna say that that's kind of appropriate. And then I'm gonna open up my little Capri Sun situation, and I'm gonna squirt. Boop. That might be a bit much, but whatevs. I'm not that picky. I mean, it has to match my extensions, but like, whatever. And we're gonna mix. My neighbors just flushed. It's time. I am going to use plastic gloves this time. I'm not going to be the most chaotic person on earth. I am not going to wear gloves because I've washed this off of my hands before and I just hate plastic.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Yeah! Just a little mildly chaotic. Yeah, maybe for one color I can go gloveless sometimes, but like for 6, I'm unprepared for that level of chaos. So my hair is currently kind of, you know, this situation. Are you ready? People always just gasp when I unleash like the terrifying mass that is my hair. I'm not gonna lie, I have made sacrifices. But I know how to style it. Give me a sec. Y'all know, y'all ain't ready for this. That was not even an audible sentence. These are the pixie locks. These are pixie locks' locks. did survive a little. I just separated my bangs with a comb there because the bangs are what I rainbowify. I've seen a number of you guys do like the pink with rainbow bangs style. I think it's a super fun style. I'm definitely not the first person who's ever done it, and I shan't be the last. And now I'm gonna dye it. And now I'm basically, you can kind of see where the colors are, sort of kinda, but I'm just gonna section it out into 5 even parts with a comb and go at it with me mixtures. For the pink, let me just talk with my beautiful coif. For the pink, I'm using the Eero just with no diluter. So it's a little bit darker, I don't know, sometimes I do it all the same, sometimes I use a different pink. It depends on the mood I'm feeling. For the yellow, I'm using Arctic Fox's Cosmic Sunshine. This has been really awesome. I find it like never leaves my head. For greens, I hop around a lot. Sometimes I like a limey green, sometimes I like a minty green. This is Arctic Fox's Iris Green, but sometimes I mix it with yellow, and I think I might be doing that today. For my blue and my purple, I'm using Ion Color Brilliant Sprites in Azure, or Azure, I don't know how to say this. I have been using this blue dude like for like so many years. It's just, this is like my favorite blue hair dye. And Radiant Orchid, a little bit of a pinker purple than the lavender by same brand. And because I'm obnoxious, I'm going to mix together my bang colors on a pink gingham plate because I was trying to find a palette because I just need little tiny cuppies. And then if you can't find a palette, what do you use? You use a plate. I have a cute plate. Do you see how this happened? I'm sorry. This is how things end up. Aesthetic. I just can't control it. So let me look in ye yonder bangus. Maybe a little bit smaller. I really eyeball this, you guys. Like I said, this is not a tutorial. This is just a manic woman in her bathroom the night before a road trip dyeing her hair rainbow. Someone recently asked, they're like, what do you think is your next hair color? And I was like, I actually feel like this is kind of my true form. I don't know, that sounds really obnoxious, but it's like, I don't know. This feels like my baseline. It's like pink is my first favorite color, and like rainbow is my second favorite color. I actually used to say that as a kid. And we're gonna do it straight up, like a this. My technique, which is not really like a technique, but I don't know, it's my technique, is that I kind of brush, boop, like the very edges. I like surround the circumference, and then there too, boop. And then since it's just a little strip, you can kind of just be like, okay, we are all this color now. And I literally, when I do my bangs, I literally let them hang like little tendrils. I don't wrap each one. I don't know. Is that a sin? I'm sorry. This is the man of the hour. I really, really like this yellow dye. This might be an excess. This also just straight up looks like an egg. I know there is like definitely a pink situation happening here. That's just like one of these guys escaped. I don't know. Again, standards are low.
I'm tired. I'm refreshing my hair. I'm gonna go sit on my couch. Also, just for like context before I just jump to the glamour shots, I'm gonna be doing the glamour shots after I get back from PEI. We did the same thing when we did Steve's hair video. He wanted to get his sides buzzed again, so he went for a haircut. So we filmed the glamour shots like maybe 3 or 4 days after or something. And like the dye, like the sides were not pink anymore and it was very confusing. And we were like, yeah, we probably should have explained that. Anyway.
Yeah, so this is my hair. It has been 4 days, I think, and my hair has been washed twice now, and it's still pretty much as vibrant as the first time I put it in. I just got off of school, and it was my 6-hour pattern drafting class, so it's not as pristinely straight as perhaps it once was, but that's okay, because I brought this here so we can get a better look at my bangus. So I do enjoy a little bun for this sort of situation. Also, my hair is naturally very, very curly, so it makes it a lot easier on my time in the morning to only straighten this much. And this part remains. Are you ready? What's going on? I don't know. I've created a veil. Kiss the bride. Yeah, I thought I'd do a little double whammy, get ready with me slash, I had to fix my hair to film this part anyway, and I don't have a lot of time because I have a lot of homework all the time. If anyone's wondering if it's hard to like keep the rainbow hairs out of the pink part and the pink hairs out of the rainbow heart, it is. But that's okay, I don't mind a little mixing. I'm not gonna tell you that the rainbow colors can't go where the pink colors go, and the pink colors can't go where the rainbow's color go. Maybe I'll do a pony. Yes. Oh, augmenting the look. Augmenting the look. While my straightener heats up, I would like to talk to y'all. Is anyone gonna be able to listen to anything that comes out of my mouth? I wanted to go over some of the amazing comments that I got on my BPD video that I posted last week. This video should be the one that goes up right after that one. So I wanted to give a little bit of a follow-up because that was definitely a very large bombshell to drop, to just go back to like, hey. This video has been up for a week and it has 1,457 comments. To give you guys like an idea, the video before that one has 266 comments. So like, oh my god, thank you for talking to me and interacting. That means a lot. And I have been reading, I think I've read almost every comment, or at least as many as I can, and you guys have just been opening up my whole brain and mind even more. The top comment is about Marvel, which is a little sad, but that's fine. Someone says, people with BPD aren't any different to those without it. We just experience our feelings / emotions in 4K. I like that. I've also heard it described as having one less layer of skin, and I think that is a little less cute, putting it. 4 of my friends have BPD and they're all vastly different. Yes, one person I know with BPD has been extremely abusive to me, but all my other BPD friends are far from that. People with BPD deserve a chance. Thank you. This one made me cry. As someone who was in a toxic and emotionally manipulative relationship with someone with BPD, I hope no one ever looks at someone differently because they come out with a personality disorder or mental illness. Even people who have been abused by someone with BPD, that doesn't give anyone an excuse to generalize everyone and call everyone with BPD a bar person or abuser. People are more than their illness. And honestly, I really did not get a lot of like negative comments. There were like literally 3 I came across, and 2 were just like kind of what I expected. This is the one I was looking for. Okay, let me start my hair so we can chat. My bangs are probably getting a bit long. Maybe I should cut them. God, that is not a thing I'm gonna do on camera. Just because I know that I do it so extremely, probably incorrectly. You ready for the smoothening? Do. Oh, wah, wah, wah. That's at least slightly better. Right? That is like a whole purple like fish fin on my forehead. Wow, she came through. What about this? Ooh, okay, hi. Ooh, This was actually like one of my more successful refresh attempts, so yay, thank you. You gave me good luck. Thank you very much. And it's just like, I don't know, I like having options. You know, if I'm feeling like, I don't know, a little rainbow dash, or perhaps a little this, little bit of just like I am the pot of gold and this is emitting, I don't know. Or even one of these little, sometimes I do this just because I like the way that like the mid part is, but then it does give me watermelon hair, which is also not bad. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna read you the comment and then we're gonna reply. This is one that has been running through my head quite a bit after. Honestly, I stigmatized borderline personality disorder as a really bad thing before I watched this. I was actually confused when I saw the title because I thought Jill is way too sweet and genuine. How does that mix up? And I'm really, really sorry now for stigmatizing all people with borderline. Your video was so genuine and real, and I learned so much about this illness. You explained so well how you feel. As a highly sensitive person with anxiety and some other shit, I understand a lot of the symptoms you have to deal with. And now I learned that not all people with borderline are bad people to surround yourself with. In no way do I think you are a bad person. You are one of the most inspirational people. Thank you for helping me understand this mental illness better. Thank you. Ooh, also, yes, this is a thing as well. Love that you mentioned BPD looking different for everyone. There are 256 different combinations of symptoms that could lead to a diagnosis, so it's super important not to generalize. Also, for those in the comments, many of the symptoms Jillian mentioned seem relatable on the surface, but it's the intensity of these symptoms and their impacts that lead to diagnosis. If you feel these things are having a consistent negative impact on your life, seek professional help. Self-diagnosing personality disorders is dangerous. If you feel that these things apply to you or you think you might have BPD, definitely look into it and talk to a professional. Again, like these are things that can seem normal or common or relatable, and like, oh my gosh, the number of people in my comments that actually, you know, the number of BPD people in my comments that are commenting just, you guys, I love you, we're family now, like this is our bond. So it isn't like entirely uncommon, but definitely personality disorders are quite serious, so definitely, like, yeah, make sure you talk to a doctor. Yeah, definitely. I will say one of the main things that has helped me so far has been medication, but DBT is extremely important. I didn't talk about this much in the video because I have not completed it, but I don't know, do you guys want like therapy vlogs? Would that be fun? Did anyone else used to do, or maybe you guys still do, I don't want to say used to do, does anyone do victory rolls and like Betty Bangs and bumper bangs and stuff? I used to be all into that stuff. Maybe that's why my hair is still crispy crunchy. Is this a hair video or a mental health video? I don't know. Honestly, on the Pixielox channel, every video is kind of both. What have I done? Ah! I'm making my life so much worse. I'm trying to hair model for you. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Okay, I don't know if this is salvageable, my guys. I think my hair has had like just such a day. Do we want a bouffant? I used to think this was like the look, the absolute style. Do you guys remember Bumpits? I don't need a Bumpit. I just have, my hair is just actual Play-Doh that can be morphed. Anyway, was this a hair video? I don't know. So yeah, just thank you guys so much for your sweetness and kindness and acceptance. I did not expect that video to do like so overwhelmingly positively. It makes me feel so relieved that I was able to, I think, express my things in a way that got across as they should have got across. I don't know, what communication has been one of my main struggles with, you know, the whole borderline thing, and that also goes along with like communicating what I mean from here to you guys, so I'm very happy whenever we're all on the same page and stuff. This is how I dye my hair! This video's Feature Confetti Club member is Mix Undead Rainbow on Instagram. Are you kidding me? They did this just... Do I have to even say any words? Can we all agree that this is like just the best? The wing is funfetti. I'm not joking around with you. This just made me shriek when I opened it at school on break. So thank you so much for using your amazing, amazing makeup talent to do a thing that looks like a thing that I did. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you in the next video, which is not this one because this one is over. Bye!